I like the answer you gave, bro. And ladies, I'm not the type to call y'all out y'all names or none of that shit. But let me tell you what this bitch said on social media. And it was on that, I forgot. It's like a thing where they be asking questions in the audience.
Right.
So Shorty goes up and she's like, "Yo, I was in a coma. My man's came. He was taking care of me. He was cleaning my vagina and all that shit, doing all this shit, right?" And she said, "Nah, I'm out of the coma. He lost his job for a couple months." She like, "But he don't take me on dates anymore." She said, "When should I start feeling appreciated and move?"
I'm good.
What up? You know what it is. You're now tuned into another episode of Official Talk Podcast with your boy D, aka Mr. Official Talk.
You already know it's your boy Dom Sherrod and we in the building. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know what we do before every episode is back, baby. We take some shots. You heard?
Salute, man. New beginnings.
Word. Yeah, that was smooth.
It didn't even go down hard, right?
Yeah,
Pause.
It was smooth.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. That bamboo, we're not advertised or sponsored by the company, but shout out to Rick Ross, man.
Yeah, shout out Rick Ross.
The bamboo is a smooth taste, right?
The shit smooth.
It's not hard going down.
You know what kind of reminds
me of? Major pause.
Butterscotch a little bit.
Oh,
just a little hint,
that's
like
a fact. That's a fact.
Like the little old
like a caramel.
Yeah. The little yellow candy joints.
Yeah.
That
shit was smooth. I told you. I know, man. I know, man. My bad. And that shit just flames you up.
Yeah. But yo, we here. We back for another week. So what up, man? What's good?
I'm good, man. I'm happy. I'm excited. Just like always, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm excited. New things. What's this? What, the sixth episode? We on our sixth episode right now.
Something like that. Yeah. 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm grateful, bro.
I'm loving it.
I'm grateful, man. All praise to the Most High. You know what I mean? Appreciate life. Appreciate everything we doing, and yeah, I'm ready to rock, baby.
Me too, yo. Like I used to say before, like anybody out there, if you're having a bad week or even a bad day, remember tomorrow you could do it again, yo. Don't overstress, because whatever you're dealing with now, that shit gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just do your best. You always gotta try to find, like me, I always try to find a positive through any negative. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you might hear us talk about it a lot, because it's something that I think need to be spoken about a lot. It's just mental health, period.
That's a fact, man.
Because there's a lot of people going through a lot of shit, man.
I was going through that shit.
Word, me too.
Shit heavy, crazy.
Like people will I seen I don't remember what show it was, but it was I seen the clip and it reminded me, it was the grandmother playing cards with her son. You know, for like dimes and nickels or whatever. So he over there smiling because he got a good hand. So she showed him the mirror and she was like, "What you doing?" Like, he's like, "I'm smiling." She like, "Means you got good cards?" He's like, "Yeah." So she was like, "Look at my face." And he's like, "Oh, you must got bad cards." So he put his cards down and she was like, "Bam, I got you, I won." And he was like, "Wait, what's going on?" He was like, "I thought you had bad cards because you look mad." And she was like, "You can't trust everybody."
Word.
So, just that little shit right there make you think, like, and it's not to say you just can't trust anybody, but you don't know what people's going through. People wear masks. Like, people was like, I'm guilty of that shit. I walk around all day happy. And then once I leave, go back to my own little spot, then that's when most of the truth come out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like me, like sometimes when I was going through it, when you want to cry, can't come out. So I've been dealing with like crying issues inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just pain and shit. Especially after I lost my mom. You know what I mean? So that put me in a real deep depression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm good. We get a little lighten up a little bit. Nah, I'm just kidding. But
yeah,
it's something that we gotta talk about. Yeah,
mental
you
is
definitely
serious,
gotta get it
man.
out.
You gotta stay focused. You gotta, you know what I mean. Keep. That's why it's good to have support, bro.
Word.
And it's good to be able to talk and socialize, man. That's one of my downfalls as well. You know, I close myself out of socializing.
Word.
Because conversations, man, I want to have good conversations,
yeah.
and I don't want to have fucked up conversations with, you know, people that's not
like,
talking the same talk I'm talking. You feel what I'm saying? So I closed myself out of socializing, and that added on to my depression because I'm like, damn, man,
ain't nobody really talk to.
Right, right. So now when I moved into a new environment, you know, trying to meet new people is hard because it's like other people is afraid of, you know, socializing or interacting with out of towners.
Because the way the world is now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
everybody hesitant. It's just, and then it also depends where you go to.
I want to meet friends everywhere. I want to meet friends all over.
Word.
You know what I mean? So I want to be able to say, yo, I got friends in this country. I got friends in that state. I got so many friends on. You know what I mean? I want to be able to tell people that shit and introduce, you know, my old friends to my new friends. So
tell your friends to get with my friends.
we can be friends.
No Diddy.
That's a fact,
no
man.
Diddy. But yo, I want to get your take on this. I don't know how old it is, but I just seen it the other day. Where somebody brought it to my attention, where it was, I believe it was Georgia. These 3 kids ran into this dude's crib. He was I'm
familiar with it.
He was a vet.
Yeah.
So they ran up in his. It's like 3:00 in the afternoon. They ran up in his crib. So he, you know, protecting himself. He let off a shot.
You're supposed
to. You know what I mean?
Right.
You home, now you're home, and they enter in your house.
Right.
So he let off a shot. One of the dudes shot back. Then he just started letting shots off and end up killing all 3 of them.
So, number one, was he licensed?
I believe he was. Yeah, he was licensed.
Well, I know Georgia got
different laws, but I believe he was licensed to carry.
Right.
But from what I was reading in the article, it was saying that he was going on trial for murder.
Yeah,
but the parents want him to get the death penalty.
So you don't want to hold your son accountable. Suppose they would have killed that man. Then what you would have said?
Exactly. So the mom was
That's crazy.
They showed a clip, but the mom was like, "Oh, you didn't have to do all that. All he was doing was robbing you. You didn't have to," because they said it's excessive force.
So you're condoning a criminal act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your son is a criminal. Period.
If he wasn't dead, it wouldn't never happen.
That's crazy.
Like they said. I think the dude let off 28 shots.
How many ran in the house?
3.
Of course, I'm letting off 30.
Word.
I'm letting off.
So they said it was a lot
I'm letting off 30.
A lot of head and chest shot. But yo, he was shooting. He was in the army. He was a
veteran? Right. Yeah. So did they come in shooting?
So when they came in, I guess he did a warning shot. They start shooting back.
Okay then.
So that's why he let off.
So he had a right.
He had a right.
He had a warning shot. That warning shot should have, you know, made them run back out the house. So, but I guess
when they shot back, they said that's when they started a shootout. So,
yeah.
You know,
so
he was a better shot.
Nah, man. They caused that amongst themselves. You know what I mean?
I mean,
they knew exactly what they was doing. They knew what they was going to get into.
They trying to get him on excessive force.
Nah.
I think they should let him. He off.
Because he got to get off, man. Yo, free that man. Because you run up in my motherfucking house.
I'm shooting.
Word. You run up in my crib, I'm telling you, I'm letting off.
Yo.
But you got to understand the laws are different, man.
Because they said sometimes if the person is running away,
right,
you're supposed to let them live.
But if you coming in my house and it's a gun battle,
shit,
I have a right to kill you. And my intention is to kill you.
Because you try to kill me.
Right. My intention is to kill you. So I'm gonna kill you. Facts. You know? Because you're shooting at me.
Don't run into people's house. Like,
so you're shooting at me. So I'm gonna blow your house. Fucking head off.
In your house.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So, I mean,
they need to fix the laws though, because that man should be free right now.
Word. Condolences to the family and everything, but yo, you was in the situation. You shouldn't have been there. Every action has a reaction.
Yeah, but they need to hold
everything has a consequence.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
They need to hold
And
their children accountable. You know what I mean? Yeah, because at the end of the day, your kids committed a crime.
Yeah.
An aggressive crime too at that. You know, armed robbery,
All that.
and attempted murder. They was trying to fucking kill homie
in his own
in his
house.
crib. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
But my thing is
I'm blowing back.
My thing
50 if I got 50 in a round.
My thing is for that family that lost their kids. You know what I mean? Condolences to them or whatever. But if someone ran into their house,
right,
what would you have done? And there's an old guy by himself. Like you see 3 dudes running in your house. I really kicked down the door and ran in your crib.
I really hope he get I hope he get a good attorney.
Yeah, word.
I'm sure people probably started a petition or GoFundMe to help him with his case. You know, if so, you know, I think everybody should look into that because thank you for your service. I want to say that. That man shouldn't even be locked up right now. Word. He shouldn't even be in jail. He was protecting himself.
I don't know if he's in jail, but I know him. I don't know if he's bailed out or anything or bond or whatever.
So, but I'm saying he was protecting himself. Word. If he had a family there, he was protecting his family. He had a right to do so. You know what I mean?
Y'all kicked out my door.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So if I really hope he get, you know, a good attorney to get him off because he shouldn't even be in that situation anyway. But yo, that's crazy. Sorry to hear that, man.
Word. I mean, lives was lost for stupid reason.
Yeah, but they knew what they was getting into.
Yeah.
Coming up,
and they young up in 15, 16.
Yeah, see?
Bro, they babies.
So they plotted on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That comes with it, though. That comes with the crime, bro. You living in the street. That's why I be. This is why I be telling people, fuck the streets. You know what I mean? Because the consequences, either you're going to be doing 50 to life or you're going to be buried in a fucking box. Word. And having your family crying and putting your fucking pictures and shit on t-shirts.
Word.
So, yo, think twice, man. You know what I mean? And just, you know, make the right decisions because streets is fucked up. They'll be having these niggas trick you into thinking, yo, this shit is about that life. Nah. This shit is gonna be over with. Nigga, if you don't have a right plan, your life is over with. Fucking with these streets.
And then even if if he ain't killed them and they got caught, their life is still fucked up because they going to jail.
Yeah.
They going to jail.
And you get attempted murder, armed robbery. Armed robbery is a heavy fucking charge, bro.
Word.
Yeah, they crazy, man. That's fucked up.
Yo, so I'm gonna give you a scenario real quick. You know what I mean? God forbid you was in a coma, right? And your wife holding you down. She coming to see you every day, holding you down, helping giving you a bath and all that shit, right? She lose her job. She not working for a couple months. So she not able to go like say, yo, let's go on a date or whatever the case may be. How you gonna feel?
Wait. She lose her job?
Yeah.
If I'm in a coma and I come out of the coma?
Yeah, and she not working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she not able to do what, like, say she used to be like, yo, let's go here, let's go there, but she not able to do that anymore because, you know, she trying to, you know, get another job or whatever. How would you feel after everything that happened? I'm gonna explain why I asked you this, but
how would I feel?
Yeah. Like with her situation, would you be like?
I mean, I would feel, yeah, but I would feel. Let me see. How can I explain it the right way? Because I gotta think for both of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First, I want to know how did you lose your job? What happened? And how long in the coma?
Maybe I don't know if it was a couple months. Say close to a year or something. Couple months. Say like 6 months. Just say 6 months.
So all this time I'm in a coma. You lose your job.
She working, but towards the end, like when you about to come out of the coma, she lose her job because, let's say, she was focusing on like you.
Yeah, I would feel real awful, bro. Because I wouldn't even know how to feel because you spent most of your time taking care of me, and now you lost your job. So now I'm out of the coma. So now I'm like, I gotta get my shit right and do whatever it takes to make sure you get back in motion. We both get back in motion. So now I gotta get my strength back, get my mental right, work out, you know what I mean? Probably call a few people, and but I gotta make sure you get back everything.
Fact. Yo, I like the answer you gave, bro. And ladies, I'm not the type to call y'all out y'all names or none of that shit. But let me tell you what this bitch said on social media. It was on that, I forgot. It's like a thing where they be asking questions in the audience.
Right.
So yo, Shorty goes up and she's like, yo, I was in a coma. My man's came. He was taking care of me. He was cleaning my vagina and all that shit, doing all this shit, right? And she said, nah, I'm out of the coma. He lost his job for a couple months. She like, but he don't take me on dates anymore. She said, when should I stop feeling appreciated and move on? Some type of shit like that.
Whoa.
Yo, I was like, yo, bitch, you should feel appreciated that he was coming to see you every day.
All right, so where is she financially?
Nah, I remember she was like, she's 24 years old. And she just want to know what she should do. When she basically she was saying that he not taking her out on dates so she don't feel appreciated. She want to know
he lost his job. What you want him to do? He lost his job.
You down, yo. It's like you forgot the fact that he was there. She was saying he was there like every day giving her backs and all that shit,
I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be straight up open.
Yeah, I hope he left her ass, yo.
Fuck that bitch.
Word.
Bitch, you deserve it. You for the streets.
Word. Forgive me. I don't like to call females out their name, but that one right there.
Fuck that bitch.
That shit got me tight. Yo, I'm sitting there. Look, I'm looking at this shit on my phone. I'm like, yo, this bitch is wild.
Come on, man.
I'm like, Shorty is wild.
He held you down all the time.
All this time.
I mean? That's she just fucking ungrateful.
Grateful, yo, that's the word.
You know what I mean? She don't even deserve to have a real motherfucker in her life, man.
Ungrateful,
fuck
bro.
That bitch.
Ungrateful.
Word. Beat it. Kick rocks. You for the streets.
It says she had brain surgery. She was recovering from brain surgery. That's what it was. So I guess she was recovering from the brain surgery. So part of me was in a coma. It was brain surgery she was dealing with. And she was basically saying like he held her down the whole time. But he lost his job and he ain't taking her on dates. She don't feel appreciated.
Fuck that bitch. Yo, I'm keeping it on it.
She's the type of shorty that gives other women bad names, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because she's just straight up ungrateful. She didn't have no consideration of
all.
She didn't even know what he was going through, what he was doing, why he was taking care.
He could have left her.
Homie.
He could have said, you know what, I ain't
find something better, man.
Word, there's somebody out there better for you, yo.
Yeah, find something better.
I wish I knew her name. I aired out and everything, yo.
So I want to address something, right? You see how I'm gonna just use Casanat.
Alright.
I Show Speed. They the youngest streamers, influencers, you know, that's out, period.
Facts.
I wanna address something. Because it's like I think we should always give praise or always salute and, you know, show our appreciation to the young ones that's doing something positive, right? And they have a huge positive impact on the world, bro, all over, right? How come it's always negative comments when they doing the most dopest positive thing ever? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was looking at the comments when Consadat went to Africa with the school and his clothes things, right? I'm reading some of the comments. I'm like, damn, man, that's crazy. You can't even do good and people will still bash you, bro.
It's always like that, bro. Somebody always gonna hate.
So I want to address it. We need to stop doing that, man. You know, if my boy Mr. Official out doing the dopest shit and you know, spreading nothing but positivity,
all love,
and taking care of the community and giving back and all of that, he should be respected all times. You feel what I'm saying? We should give him a round of applause all the time. You know what I mean? Because this man is showing that he's a good role model and he's giving back to the community. So I think we should stop doing that, man. Just stop putting, you know, adding negative comments to something you doing that's positive, bro.
Yo, and I hate the term that you somebody or you made it when they start hating. Like I feel like that shouldn't be a reason why you know you made it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You should know you made it when people showing love.
Right.
Like the negative shit. That shit is mad corny, yo. That shit is like played out, yo. The bullying shit and leaving comments on the people shit, like you said when they doing good and all that shit. That shit is mad corny, yo.
Yeah. Cause I want to see. I'd rather see niggas doing good. I'd rather follow that because I'm like, damn, what the fuck is he doing, man? Who can we talk to do something like compared to what he's doing? You know what I mean? So I think we all should be doing that. So I want to use another example, a person like my son. Shout out to my son. Everything he's doing, right? I be reading his comments. Everybody's always bashing a homie, right? It's not everybody, but some people be bashing on, and they always bringing up his past. Like, yo, you know what? Look at all the good things he's doing. Look at, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I'm against black on black crime, straight up. You know what I mean? I'm totally against it. I'd rather push the boycott black murder all the time. So shout out to my son, but I'm totally against that, right? But stop bringing up the homie past, cause look at the shit that he's look at all the information that he's feeding the community. You feel what I'm saying? And the positive things that he's doing. He's connected with the mayor now. We don't know what's on his agenda right now. You know what I mean? I'm sure he got a lot of good things coming, but it's always niggas bringing up his past from, yo, you was doing this, you was doing that when you were young, nigga. I don't even want to say what he was doing because that shit is irrelevant. I don't give a fuck about that. All I care about is what he's doing now. You know what I mean? And I salute the brother because that's what we need. We need brothers like that. And we all should be able to do that type of shit. You know what I mean? So stop bashing niggas when they doing good shit. Cause y'all niggas is corny for that. Feel me? Y'all niggas is straight corny. When niggas is doing good shit, stop bashing niggas for doing good shit. You know what I mean? You should want to connect with me so we both can build and you can do something good and that shit'll be bigger than ever. So stop doing sucker shit, man.
They ain't like that. They stay on some sucker shit, yo. But yo, spread love. That's what we trying to do, yo. Spread love. Yo, let me tell you something that happened to me the other day. This is so far left with it, but it just popped up. I was just remembering it. So, listeners, viewers, I'm still in the fucking boot, man. I got like maybe a week or two.
Yeah, that shit. I'm tripping because that shit too long, homie.
I've been in 5 weeks now. 5 weeks in the boot. I'm not using the crutch so much, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to get better with it.
Right.
So like, going to the store, a lot of older women be like, trying to look out for me, asking me how I'm doing, if I'm good, do I need help and all that shit.
That's what's
so still, you know what I mean? They give me a little pity or whatever. So I'm in the supermarket the other day, right? I'm just limping and my shit, limping because I ain't trying to use that fucking cart shit in there. So I'm limping, whatever. And this lady was like, yo, how that happened? So I'm explaining that. I'm like, yo, all the people, word. I'm like, yo, all my years of playing ball, this didn't happen, but pickleball happened, right? I said pickleball, this shit. She was like, damn, pickleball. She like pickleball taking people out like that. I said, yo, the doc told me that, yo, it's keeping his business going, right? So, I'm limping around, still limping.
You was young, man.
Yo, right? Yo, so I'm still limping around, had a little brief thing there. So when you feel somebody watching you still?
Yeah.
So I'm like looking. And then I see her looking and she kind of ducked back.
Right.
And I'm just like, all right, let me act like I'm looking at the cereal so I could kind of peep her. So the lady's still looking at me and whatever. So I'm hobbling. Bro, she just come up to me like, yo, you got somebody that's taking care of you, that's rubbing your feet, rubbing your back. Dead ass, yo.
Wow.
She's like, you need somebody to take care of you, because why are you in this store by yourself?
Yo, that's
somebody
weird, man.
To take care of you.
That's weird because I mean, we don't know where a woman's mindset is as far as trying to connect with a nigga.
But
that's weird. That's weird. She pressed you like that.
She did. And the thing about it, that it's not a weird thing because I get it a lot. But it was a white lady too, bro. What? It was a white lady, yo. Yo, the fact that she said you need somebody to rub your feet, I was like, yo. I said, yo, say word.
Man. White women be wanting it. They be wanting that wood, man. They be wanting that black wood. I'm keeping it 100, man. Y'all white women, y'all know what it is. Y'all know we give it up. We bust that ass. Stop fucking playing with us. Oh, your class.
I'm just trying to see if you got the skills to do it. Yo, listeners.
Yo.
I'm a bad influence on Dom, yo. Dom was like, we doing our healthy stuff, but
I'm still on my healthy,
yeah,
but fuck it. I got to say
we still unhealthy.
Fuck it. I'm gonna
so we gonna take a second. We gonna cheers again. We gonna cheers again to y'all for rocking with us.
Yeah. That shit kind of smooth. I ain't gonna front,
Word.
Man.
but I say that to say, like, nowadays, it's been happening before, but you see it more now, where women are the aggressors now.
As far as like what?
Like approaching dudes, like you're trying to bag somebody. Because before it's always the dudes or whatever. Now it's like the shorties. That's like coming up to you like, yo, you got a girl?
Yo.
How you feel about that? Like, how would you?
That's dope. I mean, that's kind of dope because it's hard to approach a woman now because some of these women be on some aggressive shit. Like, right. Don't say nothing to me, don't talk to me, don't touch me. I remember back in the days we used to look at shorties and be like, damn, yo, you pretty, damn, you got a little fatty on you, your lips look like you can't even say that to a chick no more. Nah. You feel what I'm saying? You can't even be like, damn, your body is. You can't even say your body is nice.
Body shaming. That's what they gonna say. Yeah, they gonna say you body shaming.
Word. So back in the days, we used to be able to do that type of shit, but now everybody on some Me Too.
But you know what? What it is.
Some of these women is on that Me Too wave.
But like, you know what it is? The shorties we could say that to back in the days, they older now. Right. So it was like, that's why I says like it was an older white lady she was spitting game. And I respect
she probably was in the hood
fucking with niggas. But she was, you know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I've been with my wife 20 years, so I don't know what it's like no more.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm just chilling there, bro. And they just come up, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then sometimes it's a test because they want to see, like, yo, if he's in a situation, can I pull him away from that situation? Right. You know, some people do that, men, women, whatever. Right. But like, I like when I see a woman, if she's like, if you see what you want, go get it. Yeah. Because nowadays, like you said, like some dudes might see a shorty that he really feeling, or I mean, a lady he really feeling, but he's like, you know what I mean? Maybe she's snobby, maybe this, because nowadays, because what's going on, niggas be second guessing. So I like when a shorty know what she want and she'll come up. You know, I gotta hit them with a no thank you, but still, you know what I mean?
But it's spooky out. It's spooky out here because
they be setting niggas up.
Yeah, not even that too, man. These fucking weirdos, man. Word. You know, they be meeting these women, they be fucking with them, and next you know they on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, doing
they murdering these women, raping these
be
women.
Careful, yo.
Yeah,
that trafficking shit is heavy. Ladies, be careful, please.
So I kind of get it. You know, I'm kind of on the woman's side with this because these niggas out here is real scary. But you know, not all because you got some good men.
You never know. But that I like the fact that they, you know what I mean. But they coming to talk to you, right? You know.
But I want to say something too, like the pop the balloon shit.
Yo, right? I hate that shit.
Yo, bro. No, because these women don't be knowing what the fuck they want, bro. Yo, it be.
I hate that shit, bro.
Yo, listen to me. It be the men that have everything going on for themselves, right? Official gentlemen, right? And then you tell this guy you pop because he's too short. Bitch, did you fucking look at the big picture?
They don't. Yo, social media got them all fucked up, bro.
Yo,
they don't look at the bigger picture.
Did you look at the big picture?
They want what's trending.
That's crazy because exactly
they want what's trending, bro.
And that's crazy because you're gonna pop the balloon because his shoes. But this guy owns real estate. He owns.
Some of them can't relate.
He owns real estate. He owns a logistic company. You know what I mean? He got entertainment shit going on. He travels. He's a fun guy and everything. And you skipped all of that because of his fucking shoes.
Parents, they shallow, bro. They shallow. It goes back to what you said about conversation. There's a lot of people that, like, I mean, I do property management. So there's levels of conversations that I have. Right. I have beginners conversation with people that be talking nonsense.
Right.
I got like the second level, then I got the max where I'm talking that business shit. Because a lot of people, especially in property management, especially when I started, they looked at me like I was like, "Look at this black dude don't know shit." When they hear me, when they hear me speak, they're like, "Oh shit, he know his shit." So like a lot of these girls, a lot of these guys, girls, or whatever, the new generation, social media got them so fucked up that they don't know the value of shit.
Yeah.
They just going off what's trending.
I
So
agree.
like right now, I'm not saying all, but there's a lot of young females or young guys that you can't have that business talk with.
Right.
You
I
can't
agree.
have that real conversation because all they're gonna want to talk about is the Kardashians or
Right.
this or that.
Right.
They're not gonna want to talk about
You got a
business
point.
moves. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So it's like social media fucking up. I mean, social media is a tool, depending on how you use it.
Right.
You can use it for good, you can use it for evil, whatever it is. But a lot of
But
people is just watching it because they seen people being
Right.
fake on that shit.
Right. But they're making it their identity.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
that's crazy because now, you can have a plan, right? You can have something going for yourself, right?
Mhm.
And then you watch social media, right? So
It make you change your mind.
it can make you change your mind because now you're trying to adapt to what you just
Yep.
saw, and now you want to compete with that.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
I know that because I know somebody that was doing that, and I kept saying, "Yo, stop doing that shit." So
Yeah, it is. I mean, I got caught up in that too, especially doing podcasts. You trying to see like you watching other people's stuff and seeing like, yo, maybe I should do it this way, maybe I should do it that way. But when you try to mimic or copy somebody else shit, it's not authentic because it's not you.
right.
It's not allowing you to be yourself. So I got a question for you. Someone hit me with this and asked me for my opinion. So let me chop it up with Dom. They said, all right, in a relationship, when it comes to intimacy, who should kind of control that? Because I said is like I feel like women control it in certain scenarios, like say when sex happens. Cause me, I don't want to feel like a perv or a rapist or whatever.
Nah.
Like I don't want to
Nah.
beg for it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not begging.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not begging for no pussy.
So
that's
she
one
was
thing.
like, I said, yo, it should be, yo, y'all both should want it.
Yeah.
But it's like a female, like you could go to your wife or fellas, y'all go to y'all shorties, whatever, and say, yo, rub her back, you want it. She could say she got a headache. She's on her cycle.
Mm-hmm.
She's just not in. She's not ready. She
you on your cycle? If you on your cycle, I want head.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what you automatically think.
If you on your cycle, suck my dick.
That's what you automatically thinking, right? But it's easy for a female to say that, oh, I can't do this. But if a shorty come to you and you be like, yo, you know what, yo, I've been working crazy. I got a headache tonight. Who you fucking? You know what I'm saying? So a dude can't really turn it down. A dude, so I feel like dudes really like, and sometimes you can, but I feel like dudes don't really control. It's really women.
Pussy and water is free, everybody. That's my shit. Pussy and water is free.
Yo, you know who you are who asked this question. So listen, because I'm about to give you the answer. You know who you are, so listen to this part. So the question is, who you think control or should it be the female? Should it be the guy? Should it be both?
No, I'm gonna be honest. It should be both. But me, I like to fuck. I gotta have pussy all the time, bro. You know what I mean? My wife right now probably punch me in my head. Cause she's like, damn, this nigga wanna fuck all the time. You know what I mean? But I give her that good dick. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck. I'm busting that ass. But yo.
You got
but nah, if you on your cycle, I can understand because I could tell the mood. Yeah. But if you on your cycle and you touching me, suck my dick. Like if you touching me, my dick gonna get hard. You talking crazy to me. Put my dick in your mouth. You know what I mean? Let me rub your titties, or I can titty fuck you. Cause if I can't fuck you,
that shit in a minute.
You know what I mean? Yo, cause if I can't put my dick in you and you on your red, because most women when they on a red,
that's when they the horniest.
Right. Yeah. So if you on your red, and I don't fuck with that, that's the most disgusting shit ever. But like, if you on your red like and you playing with me, then you put my dick in your mouth, or I'm a titty fuck you or something. But at the end of the day, I think it should be both. You know what I mean? Because
you got to get somebody that match your sex drive. Because if your sex drive is here, and somebody's shit is fucking, here, bro. That shit is a turn off, bro. I love fucking, that shit is a turn off.
I gotta have that pussy.
This shit is a turn off.
I gotta fuck you, like for real. Like stop playing with me, man. You know, don't. I'm not gonna force it.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to be like a.
And then seduce me. You know, let me know you're interested in me.
Because I feel like sometimes it's like if you trying to if somebody trying to pursue their partner or let them like, yo, you know, I want it, rubbing them and doing shit, and the partner turns them down a bunch of times. Something wrong. That's when they start straying. Yeah, that's when they start. Yeah, now the patterns
start to change.
Yeah, and then when they start straying.
Well, no, but and that goes to show you that person is not interested in you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like you have no type of feeling towards me. You know, and it's all the time. Like, why you keep doing that to me?
Like, if they don't want to, like, you don't want to be intimate with the person you with, that's a problem. That's when niggas start to stray, or that's when relationships start to crumble.
Fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah,
there's women out there that's really ready to get it shaking,
and do what they got to do to hold it down. You get what I'm saying? And it's both parties, so you know who you are. I don't want to say the person's name, but yo, when it comes to that, it should be both. Like y'all both should agree on it. If you doing it more than your partner's turning you down, then that's a conversation y'all need to have, because there's an issue.
Stop playing, man. Give that nigga some pussy.
Word.
Man.
Or vice versa. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should be an equally balanced thing. Like, yo, sex is fun.
Yeah.
If you can't laugh and joke during sex, your sex shit is boring. Sex is fun, yo. Sex is therapeutic.
Word to mother. Because like I said, you could be going through some shit. You get some pussy.
Yo, and change your whole mood.
You get some morning pussy in a fucking breakfast meal.
Yo,
that shit is everything, life. Bro. You know what kind of day you gonna have after that?
Yo, ladies, I just saved the dude from shooting up the job.
Word. Get that nigga some pussy.
Word.
And get that nigga some breakfast.
Word. You just saved them.
He's gonna save some
home.
Life. Yeah.
Fellas, y'all just kept them from going. Look how a job been going off on other bitches. Like, so my thing is like, yo, at the end of the day, communicate with your partner. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all should be on the same page. Have fun, yo. Like, life is about having fun. If you ain't having fun, you ain't doing it right, yo. So that ain't right. Like, you shouldn't want to stress. Like, you shouldn't be, like, they say grind enough where you can enjoy it. Because if you grinding, and you trying to stack money, you not promised tomorrow. And like I told you, like I said in the episode before, I don't remember, I think it was Rick Ross. I don't remember who said it, but I've never seen a bank truck follow a hearse.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not taking that money with you.
Word. That's a fact.
So, listeners. Go ahead.
One more thing, man. I'm like I just said, I'm totally against black on black crime.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm totally against that shit.
Definitely.
There's a lot going on. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing a lot and I'm seeing a lot where these motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck about us, bro.
They don't.
You know what I mean? And that shit hurts. That shit hurts when we still got niggas. Oh, I gotta stop saying niggas too. I'm gonna work on that, y'all, because I really want to stop saying niggas. But we got brothers, young men, black men, still doing each other dirty, and that shit bothers me.
And they're doing stupid shit.
Right. So I'm like, damn, y'all not even seeing what's going on, what they talking about, how they want to do certain things to us, and we still out trying to, you know what I mean, sabotage each other. That shit hurts. That shit crazy. So I'm totally against that shit. So I really want us to, you know what I mean, try to wake up and look deep into that, especially the young wild boys out there. You know what I mean? Just try to switch how you dealing with another young man and just like look at him, man, and be like, yo, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want no beef. I love you. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, y'all both know what y'all capable of doing.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? If y'all straight gangster in the street, y'all both know what can go down. So me, I tell a brother, look, yo, I love you, bro. You know what I mean? I want you to go home to your family. I want to go home to my family.
Facts.
You know what I mean? No drama. It shouldn't be both of us escalating. You know what I mean? I'd rather be the peacemaker right there. I don't want no beef with you, dog. Word. You feel what I'm saying? Because I already know. At this time and age, I already know what I could do. Yeah. I'm not scared of nobody. You know what I mean? But I don't wanna hurt you, especially if you look like me, because you're not the enemy. You're not talking what they talking about doing to me. You feel what I'm saying? Word. So I don't want to hurt you, homie. I love you. Yo. Real talk.
It was an interview with Styles P. Said something similar. He was like, yo, I know what I could do. You know what you could do. He said, instead of beefing with somebody, I look at you like, let's go get some juice.
Let's go get some juice. Let's go work out.
Because he got the juice bar.
Right,
so like, I'll take you to go get some juice. You like, because it's not that serious.
It's not, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And then it be over sucker shit.
It's
sucker shit, man.
It's stupid.
Real talk. So, again, man, like, that's why I salute my son. I'm definitely with that movement of boycott black murder. You know what I mean? Especially amongst us with the black on black crime. I'm totally against that, man. I don't want to see that shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is, we should stop that. Because, like I said, I'm listening to what, these people that want to do the shit that they want to do to us, all the hatred that they got for us.
Facts.
I can't look at you and be like, damn, bro, I want to do something to you, knowing that
somebody is.
You feel what I'm saying?
They letting us self-destruct. They watching us. They planting that seed in there.
So yeah, man. To all the brothers out there, I love y'all, man. I don't want no beef with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? No we look at each other, we salute each other, and then we talk about what we can do that to embrace the others.
Just don't run in my house.
Yeah, for sure.
Just don't run in my house with no guns. And fellas, if you got a shorty that's not appreciating you, holding her down while she recovering from brain surgery, fuck her. You know what I mean? Move on. Get her out of there. All the ladies out here that's hollering at dudes, letting them know what you want and you being 100 with it, I salute you. Fellas, do the same thing. You don't got time for games. You know what I'm saying? But
God, my bad.
I'm always thanking everybody for rocking with us. You know what I mean? Sure.
One more thing. What you think about hip hop right now?
Yo, that's a whole episode, bro. Hip hop right now, I feel like it's different. I'm not gonna say I hate it. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's not what I'm used to growing up for the most part. I am fucking with J. Cole's new album that just came out.
Salute J. Cole, right?
Salute J. Cole.
So I listened to like 4 songs, right? 5 songs on there already.
Right there, yeah.
Yo, I gotta sit down. See, now this is a time where I'm gonna sit here in the stew, sit back, dump the motherfucking speakers,
and just let it play out.
Right. I might give me a bottle of champagne and rock to it. Because I really I love dope music. So I be on like Apple Music, right? And when they come out with like
the list,
new releases. So I try to check out all the new up and coming artists, right?
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Everybody got the same fucking sound.
Everything.
Everybody got the same sound, man.
Except for J. Cole came in, he
same sound, same concept, same stories. I'm like, what the fuck?
They all sounded like, bro. They all sounded like.
That shit hurts me because I'm like, yo.
They all sounded like. That's why, shout out to J. Cole. Shout out to T.I. He going back to old T.I. You know what I mean? So music gonna get interest. I feel like a lot of people, shout out to the Clips when they dropped that album.
Yeah.
So we still got hope, but again, it's like when we was young and we was listening to certain things. Our parents was like, "Yo, well, this is crazy." So I can't knock them too much. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane and listen to what I like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Listeners, thank you for rocking with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We here.
You already know.
Holding it down. We're gonna keep coming every week with some dope episodes.
Yeah.
So make sure you tell a friend, like, comment, subscribe, follow us. Fisher Talk Podcast YouTube, Fisher Talk Podcast on IG, TikTok. If you want to send us an email, fishertalk1@gmail.com. Until next time,
yeah.
Yo,
it's your boy Dom Sherrod. Let's go.
Let's get it.